El lapsus.
Phelps, Bukowski. B-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there, see what you can find out.
Coche robado.
Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
Un coche robado.
I swear the more bent cars we bring
Lista
in,
de
the longer the
vehículos
hot sheet
robados. ¿Qué pasa?
Pays the rent.
No veas el bigote que me
Keeps
lleva
Mrs.
ese.
Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
gets. I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole. I don't believe a word of it.
Vamos allá, venga.
Mister, you just cracked. Is someone gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
Ah, conduce tú.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Venga, Wazowski, conduce, campeón.
They're calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
What a case.
Vamos a ver qué
You hear
tal.
whether they're making any progress?
But Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Poor thing. Terrible enough being murdered like that without having her death strewn all over the front pages.
Bien. Coches robados, pues veamos a ver.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive.
A correr. A correr, a correr, a correr.
Remember, we need them healthy enough to
Alto,
answer
policía.
questions.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser
Ven
Fraser
aquí.
on 6 West 2nd Street.
Ven aquí.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Ya, perdón, perdón. Perdón. Alto. Alto.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Deténgase. 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 No me haga aplicarle un código 100.
Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Get bracelets
Out
on
of the
him,
car
Quieto
now!
ahí. Ya, fuera.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with 2 tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Pues tienes que llevarlo al taller, ¿eh? Huh.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
Toma, llévatelo al taller, payaso.
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
Huh.
If this is a forgery, it's top notch.
Pues parece todo en regla. Marca. Todo bien. Sí, todo bien. Ok. Motivo.
You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
No, el tío dice la verdad todo el rato.
You expect us to believe you.
Is that so much to ask?
Ah, no. Pues no.
So you chase me around the streets and then you don't even tell me why?
Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
Ah, aquí sí que dice la verdad.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
No, si vamos ahora a ir a preguntarle, no te preocupes.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a
Hola,
goddamn
Oscar.
car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Venga, campeón.
Vegas possession is evidence.
Detective House, queda usted completamente detenido.
Do you know who my
Que
father
te
is?
jodan. Me la
You need to
suda
get
quien
to
sea tu
Coombs Auto
padre.
and check out Harrison's story.
Vamos.
I think he's telling the truth.
A ver, lugares.
Some of the most convincing people you'll
Automóviles
ever listen
cum.
to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
Aparten, policía. Agente House, aparte, por favor.
Paperwork all looked above board, and he seemed like a clean.
Aparten.
Well, I get it. You see some kid who's
Aparte.
basically you 5 years ago and assume he's got to be innocent.
I'm more than happy to be proved wrong.
Hey, if he'd been black or Hispanic, you'd be singing a different tune.
Aparten,
You
aparten.
spout all this communist crap about treating everybody the same, but it only works one way.
I'm not sure that's communism, Stefan.
Oh, God, please. Not another history lesson from the man who single-handedly won the war. Yes.
Me cago en la hostia.
We'll shake down the car dealer and
Uy.
take it from there.
Bueno,
Unless his daddy plays
no vi
golf.
ese banco, lo siento.
In which case, we'll give him a firm gentleman's handshake
perdón.
and be on our way.
See? I knew you weren't finished.
Aparten, por favor. Agente House. ¿Dónde coño está el concesionario este, nene? Aquí está. Venga, vamos a hablar con el hijo puta este.
Not another step. I have got a
Pepe.
Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect
Soy
for you.
agente de la ley, gilipollas.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
No hagas bromas.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
Vamos, vamos. Oh, qué hostia tiene, hostia, qué
That's a
hostia
joke too,
tiene.
son.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy?
No, 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 pégale un tiro. Pégale un tiro porque si no se lo pego yo. Vaya mierda despacho, colega.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there, too.
Yo qué sé. Jean Archer. Habrá que ir a casa de este tío, ¿eh?
Gene Archer,
Este es el tío que le vendió el coche.
146 North Fremont Avenue.
¡Ja! Vale. Se lo compró él. Impreso para el departamento de tráfico, bla 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 bla. Vale. Bien, y la factura 2450, todo coincide. Todo coincide. Muy bien, campeón.
We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Lo trajo una chica. Me mira todo el rato, dice la verdad.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
Lo quería cobrar en efectivo, ¿eh?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Vale.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
Dice la verdad.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Claro que estaba nerviosa. Te estaba vendiendo un coche robado, gilipollas.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
Dice la verdad.
It says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
Estos hacen los papeles. En la imprenta hacen los papeles estos. Ok.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
Yep. ¿Por qué me evitas la mirada? ¿Acaso estás mintiendo?
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for
Así
money,
que
always
sabías
pay
que
by
era
check,
robado,
son.
¿no?
Gives you a couple days to back out.
Sabías que era robado, ¿no, hijo de puta? Detective House, no me molestéis, estoy en un caso.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Pero deja de mentirme, hijo de puta.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and
A mí no me grites.
if you want my help.
A mí no me grites.
Thanks
Que
for
soy
your
la
help,
ley.
Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy.
Cárgatelo.
Please.
Cárgatelo porque me lo cargo yo al final. Cómprate una corbata decente. Una corbata decente es lo que te tienes que comprar. El delito aquí es esa corbata. Gilipollas. Vámonos, Wazowski.
Did you double check all the paperwork? Who's it made out to?
¿Dónde tenemos el coche, Wazowski? Wazowski, ¿dónde has dejado el coche? La madre que me parió. Vale.
I survived the war for this?
Call Phelps, 47.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
Messages for me, please.
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Linked to the
Oh.
Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thanks, ma'am.
Está la mierda. Jaime, no me toques los huevos. Vámonos, Wazowski. Vamos a por ese payaso. Y no fumes, coño. Conduce tú, cabeza de
You're
polla.
behind the wheel.
Where are we going?
You can drive.
Conduce. Vámonos a interrogar al payaso ese en la comisaría. Vamos, Wazowski, vamos, que no tenemos todo el día.
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
Vender
got it
coches
in for everyone.
hay que ser gilipollas para
I've
vender
always got
coches.
it in for car sales. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they
Pero
are,
pon
the
las
quicker you sign on the
sirenas.
dotted line.
¡Hombre!
Get the hell out of there.
Grítalo, grítalo. Ahora baneame esta.
Velasco is prepped and ready in 2.
A ver.
Stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
Vamos. ¿En qué sala está? ¿En la 2? ¡Hombre! ¿Qué pasa, gorrilla? Aguantando la puerta, ¿eh? A ver, cabeza de tornillo.
James Velasco?
I want a lawyer.
¿Quieres un abogado? ¿Quieres un abogado? ¿Sabes qué abogado? ¿Sabes qué abogado te voy a dar? El que tengo aquí colgado, gilipollas. Empieza a hablar. ¿Qué? Vale, ¿y qué? ¿El coche era tuyo? ¿Y qué? Ay, la madre que me parió.
The paper is real enough, Velasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a
Hostia
forgery.
puta, tío. La documentación es falsa, chaval. La documentación es falsa. Esto es falso. Esto es falso. Espabila, cabeza de polla. Empieza a hablar.
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
Que no te voy a sacar nada. Que no te voy a sacar nada.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Velasco.
10 añitos. Te van a petar el culo en la cárcel, gafitas. Empieza a hablar.
Sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Does the name Jean Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
Ah, no sabes quién es. Ay, es una lástima porque yo tengo un puto papel
You're a liar, James.
en el
Say
que
that
dice...
again.
Ah,
I'm telling the truth.
ay, no la
I don't know the broad.
conoces. Ay, no la conoces. ¿Y esta documentación que tengo aquí?
So that's why you both have the same address printed on your pink slips. She's a mule for these stolen vehicles, genius. Same as you.
Jesus. All right, I know her. Stupidest broad I ever met. Always cooking up crazy schemes.
Así que me
I don't
mientes,
know why
¿eh?
those guys use her. You happy now?
No, aún no estoy contento.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Y una mierda que no lo sabes. ¿Qué coño pasa con los coches cuando cruzan la frontera,
Give me
gafas?
something, Velasco, or I'll take you back to the cell.
Habla, cuatro ojos.
Station your child molester. How long do you think you'll last?
Okay, okay. I hear you. The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Where do you pick up the cars, Velasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
Que no me
An
mientas.
address, Velasco. You want my help with the DA? Cough it up, now.
A place on Industrial Street. I don't know. the name.
Bien.
You're gonna help me out, right?
Sí,
Keep
te
talking,
vamos a
kid.
ayudar. Y tanto
See
que
what we
sí.
can
Sí, sí que te vamos a ayudar, sí.
All right, James.
Claro que
We're
sí,
gonna check if
campeón.
this information is worth anything.
And if it is, I need your help here, pal.
If it is, then we'll know you're a man of your word, and so will the DA.
A lo mejor en vez de 10 años te caen 5.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Ajá.
Yes, we know.
Son auténticos.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightval. Gordon Lightval. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Pero... Antes de ir a la imprenta, hay que ir a interrogar a la tía esa. Quita, aparta. Aparta.
Phelps, your
¿Qué
GTA
quieres?
suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if
Corre,
you run.
corre,
Go!
Wazowski.
She won't
Wazowski,
hang around.
corre. Aparta. Dale, Wazowski, dale. Aparten. Agente House. Quiten del miedo. Del miedo. Joder, no sé hablar hoy. Quiten del medio. Aparten. Tú. Joder, que paraba ahí porque quería un kebab, coño. Y yo paraba ahí porque quería un kebab. Me cago en la puta. Señorita.
LAPD. We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay?
Me la pela.
You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break?
Nada.
I could be very
Si
nice.
quiero que me la chupen, me voy a otro sitio. Quítate de aquí.
Just my
Pa'
luck
comisaría.
to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
No soy tu socio, gilipollas. Uy, me estás aguantando la mirada, ¿eh?
Gene, you've blown open the whole operation because you were dumb enough to try to sell one of the cars. What do you think they're going to do to you?
Has vendido un coche robado.
I was just doing what they do. They paid me $50 to drive the car. I made $2 grand selling it.
You made 0. And if they catch you, you're dead. Is that all your life's worth?
Look, a girl needs things. I don't see you looking out for me.
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
¿Que quién es James Velasco?
You're lying.
¿Por qué todo el mundo
Belasco. I don't
miente?
remember mentioning his first name, Miss Archer.
Oh, Well, I think you did, didn't you? Well, I'm sure of it. Anyway, I don't know.
¿Por qué todo el mundo miente?
You aren't sharp enough to lie to me, Gene. You and James Belasco share the same address on your pink slips. We have him in a cell.
Okay, so I know the creep. The pink slips are real. The home addresses are always vacant lots. Bigelow is always boasting that the paperwork is legit and that if we stick to our stories...
And don't try and sell the car?
Yeah, that too.
Ajá.
Tell me where you picked up the car, Miss Archer.
Look, I can't remember.
Que no te vas a
Let me
ir.
go, will you? Please.
Habla.
What have I got to do?
Habla.
Trying my patience here, Gene. I'll have the reporters down here and have your picture in all the papers. You'll have nowhere to run.
All right already. I get the message. I pick up the cars from a guy named Bigelow.
Mira, ya tenemos el
58
número, el
Industrial
58.
Street. Big warehouse full of goons. Now you've got what you want. Can I go? Please?
No, you sure can. We've got a car waiting outside for you.
Claro, tenemos un coche en la puerta para ti, no te preocupes, te va a
Career
encantar.
advice, Gene. Get out of crime. Marry someone boring who has money and will find you captivating.
Is this guy for real?
He takes a little getting used to, but yeah, he generally means what he says.
Venga, tú y tu gorro ese que parece un pastel, pa' comisaría. Detenida. A tomar por culo, venga. Pa' adentro. Venga, gorrilla, llévatela. Tú y yo nos largamos. ¿Dónde está el coche, Wazowski? Aquí.
You know the way. You can drive. So where
¿Dónde
do you want to go?
vamos?
Can you drive to this
Vale,
one?
vamos a la imprenta.
All right. Where to?
Vamos a la imprenta. Un kebab mixto. Mixto con todo. Queso y salsa blanca. Pero párate, Wazowski, el kebab.
Charms were useless against the impenetrable Cole Phelps.
She's not my type.
And what is your type, Phelps?
I'm married.
I know that. Well, you're not blind or dead inside, are you? Wait, scrap that second half of the question.
I don't know. Blondes, I guess.
Hallelujah! The man is human after all. Now we're getting something. Yep, I'm with you on the blondes. Brunettes are fine too. And there's nothing wrong with a good
Mira este, el descapotable. Aparte, policía.
I might have to lift that embargo soon in the interest of maintaining a free market.
Yo, por favor.
High standards.
The standards are only as high as the last glass of whiskey.
Bien, la imprenta. Vamos a hablar sobre los documentos impresos, cuáles son falsos, pero parece que todos son verdaderos. En principio parece que todos son verdaderos. Veremos a ver.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. I've done for some years.
Algo me dice que este cabrón es más ilegal.
Stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery?
Miente como una perra, miente como una perra.
We'll keep it in mind. We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightfall. Mr. Lightfall, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
No me evites la mirada, no me evites la mirada. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa, Litón? Que mientes como una perra, ¿no? Como todos. Mientes como una perra, ¿verdad?
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightfall. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
No los conoces, ¿no? Mírame a los ojos. Mírame a los ojos. Oh, a los ojos. Mírame. Mírame. Aquí. Mírame aquí. Aquí. No partes la mirada, ¿eh? No partes la mirada. Estás mintiendo, ¿no?
Harrison bought his car from Coombs. The pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here. Do you have any employee trouble?
No, I don't. They've all been carefully screened. Look, now that I think about it, the name Coombs sounds familiar. I think they may have been involved in stolen documents in the past.
I see.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective.
Que no puedes darme esa información. Dame el puto libro.
You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Dame el puto libro.
But this really is irregular. Over here.
Irregular te va a quedar a ti la cara como no me des el libro. Wazowski, tío, fumas más que una carreta, de verdad.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the
Vamos
ordinary.
a ver. ¿Dónde? Oh.
We certainly encourage repeat business, Lightfall. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer.
3 cajas.
Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
Vamos, Wazowski, nos vamos al polígono. Wazowski, mueve el culo, que nos vamos al polígono.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Vamos, venga, mueve el culo, Wazowski. En la dirección del polígono que le sacamos al otro. Va, arma en mano, arma en mano que se lía, que ha dicho que estaría llena de matones esto.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole.
Claro, hombre.
45, don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Vamos. Vamos. Tres. Dos.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
Throw out the guns.
Echad las armas. Mierda.
Weapons on the ground, now.
¡Armas al suelo! Me cago en la puta. Fuera. Baja. Espérate, que ya se lo tengo enfilado, Hostia, la sensi, tío. ¡Wow! Muerto. Fuera. Fuera. Dale, Wazowski, dale, Wazowski, dale. Mierda. Wazowski, coño. ¿Dónde está? Que no le veo. ¡Mierda!
Had the door at the end.
Listo.
I heard something.
All right, don't shoot.
¡Aquí!
Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place.
¡Ajá! Así que Gordon fue el que trajo los coches, ¿eh? Si el paquete está dañado, indica al transportista.
Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
¡Jaja!
Betting slip.
Boletos de apuesta. Tiene una muy mala racha, la verdad. Quieto ahí. ¡Vaya!
There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas.
Hostia, pues sí que tenía documentos, ¿no?
Slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
No tienes nada que contarme.
We know about Marquee Printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
No me mientas.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy. I get the message. Lightfall. The guy who runs Marquee.
El jefe es el cabrón de la imprenta.
He owes people.
¿Qué relación tienes con él?
Lightfall. The guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
No me mientas.
That's the best lie.
Tengo el libro de entrega. No me mientas. Porque tengo un puto libro de entrega con tu puto nombre, gilipollas. Tengo un puto número.
Gordon Lightfall owns Marquee Printing, a government print shop. He's losing big at the track.
He has these big government contracts. He's in hock over 20 grand. If the feds find out, contracts will be all over. Lightfall plays ball.
All right, Bigelow.
Estás detenido.
The heat is off you. Play your cards right and you'll be able to count your time in Quentin on one hand.
Está detenido. Llévate a este tío, gorrilla. Vamos a por el de la imprenta. Es el último que queda. Pasaos que nos vamos a por el de la imprenta.
You know the way. You can drive. Where are we going?
¡Pero tire!
You can drive.
Vámonos. Vamos a por el de la imprenta.
Wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, they shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. The guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong, that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy.
Aparte,
Bigelow,
camión.
Lightfall, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings...
El de la imprenta va a pillar. Nada mal el caso, me ha gustado bastante, la verdad. Muchos entresijos. Ahora mucha gente implicada. Robaban coches para sacarlos del país, revenderlos. El cabrón del concesionario los compraba. Y este hijo de puta era el que lo maquinaba todo. Tenemos los boletos que prueban su culpa. Y ahora vamos a ir a detenerlo. Básicamente, es que lo tenemos todo. Tenemos los boletos. Hemos encontrado en su libro de cuentas estaba la dirección. Y en la
This
dirección, los
harassment is
boletos.
starting to wear thin.
Que te calles.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that.
Tendré que buscar algo mejor. Ay, y los boletos de las
Save it, Lightball.
apuestas.
We already have all we need to send you down.
¿A tu
I've had enough
nombre?
of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
La has cagado, colega. Porque tenemos boletos del Santanita Park con la palabra pierde a nombre de Gordon Lightball.
You're in the hole with the organization. We know about the debts, Lightball.
I agree, I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need
Dámelo
to get this out
todo.
of the paper.
You need to shut up now, Lightball. Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind
Conspiración
your
y
back.
fraude. Las manos a la espalda. Estás detenido, hijo de
LAPD
puta.
Central
Otro
Traffic
caso más
Division has
cerrado
today smashed
por
a
el maravilloso
nationwide auto
Aus.
theft ring, writes crime correspondent, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Traffic squad detectives confronted a large group of armed thugs. After an exchange of gunfire, more than a dozen dead criminals were removed from the scene. The LAPD sustained no casualties. Damn fine work, Phelps. Now get out there and nail some more bad guys, will you? I want to finish reading this.
De nada, jefe. Otro caso más. Cerrado por el maravilloso equipo de detectives reales.